Hello, Mark Crossfield here. We're outside in the sun. I've got some balls, I've got my bag of clubs, and I've got my rangefinder. So what I'm going to do is use this Nikon rangefinder to show you guys how you can improve your practice and improve your shot variation, which will help you play some better golf in maybe some mixed conditions. Let's get stuck in. Right guys, lovely sunny day. I'm outside, I've got some balls, I've got my bag of clubs, and I've got my rangefinder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play some shots where I play with what club I use from certain distances and learn some patterns and try and take those patterns onto the course when the next time I play. So what I've got my Nikon rangefinder here, and I'm just going to shoot a target out here. So I've got a sign out there, a range sign, which is measuring out there at 136 yards. Okay, so 136 yards for me. If these were real balls, so we're going to have to pretend these are real balls for distances, so I can see how the distance changes for me relative to real balls. I'm going to hit my pitching wedge. 136 for me is a good, solid struck, firm struck pitching wedge. So I'm going to hit my standard shot. I've hit that nice and straight. And that is going 136. That's going the distance. Maybe 132. It's slightly short, but it's, you know, it's a birdie putt and a good result. So what I would do is I'd hit a number of shots, just homing that distance in, feeling how I'm playing it, making sure I know the distance of my pitching wedge when struck hard. That's a full struck pitching wedge for me. I know I have to hit that quite full. So now what I'm going to do, I know the distance, I'm going to go and try and hit the same distance now with a 9-iron. So a 9-iron for me, that distance is medium. I can hold at the top, I can make a pretty full swing. All I'm going to do to try and find the same distance, so I've got a different club, but I'm going to try and land the ball on the same distance. So I'm just getting my feelings, I'm going to use less swing speed. I'm going to hit the ball not as aggressively at the bottom. So I'm hitting down on it the same, I'm hitting it very much the same. I just feel like it's, in my feel, a slower swing. And that's gone maybe 135, almost exact same distance. It feels on the hard pitching wedge to the medium 9-iron, feels a little bit stronger than medium 9-iron. I just brought the speed of that one down a little bit more. Probably perfect distance, that looked identical. So what I'm going to do now is, you get where we're going here, I'm going to go up to something like a 6-iron. So I'm going to jump all the way up. And now what I'm going to do, to hit a 6-iron, the 136 yards, I'm going to have to hit this quite soft. So literally it's going to feel like I'm pitching this club out there. So I'm going to come down the handle. So holding down the grip, and I'm going to make a similar swing to what I felt like I made, but I'm just going to hit it much softer. Also, to me, it feels like a much more level angle of attack. I feel like I don't hit down as much as that one, which again to me feels like I'm not in it as hard when I do that. And that went there, 136, and then rolled on. Let's do that again. A little bit clean, but that one's where it's going to losing carry. That's rolling up to the group of other balls. Now that shot for me with a 6-iron is going to be perfect into the wind, and I'm talking gale force strong links golf kind of wind. Rather than hitting my 9-iron and pitching wedge up in the air and having to hit them medium or hard, taking extra club, and obviously this is an extreme, but I've played in extreme conditions where this shot has really worked out well. It gives me better feel for what happens when I'm playing in extreme conditions. Now that one's gone left, and that's what it feels like to me when I hit a 6-iron this soft. It feels to me like I can pull it left. It feels like the face is going to come in close, and I'm also just going to catch it a little bit on the leftward path. So for me, as I practice this, I'm learning how to hit this shot softer and how it feels and if I can control it, but I'm also learning what the patterns are with my miss when it comes to hitting a 6-iron softer. So I can see it goes out lower because it's a lower loft, which is great. So I'm thinking under trees, under wind. You know, if you wanted to pitch the ball 136 yards and it wasn't allowed to go over a certain height, so I had to go under branches, those kind of things. Now this is an option. In effect, I'm practicing this shot, and it's this kind of gaming practice. Caught that one a little bit heavy, so slightly short. This kind of gaming practice is what's going to help me take better scores out onto the course, because I'm going to feel much more prepared rather than having a shot. There you go, that's perfect. Having a shot that I haven't played since last year when I had to play this shot on a hole in a round. So what's happening is I'm actually using it in my practice session to try and find distances with different clubs, so I can take that data out onto the course. If I was confronted with this shot on the course and there was trouble at the left, I might think, right, I'm going to hit maybe a hard 8 rather than the soft 6, which has a tendency for me to pull slightly left. Do you see what I mean? And you can take this to whatever extreme you want. I mean, this is pushing it all the way, but you could do this at a 200-yard marker. You could do it at a lot of different markers. I'm going to try one now just for the fun of it. You know, I might play this shot once every 4 years, but I want to have played it when it comes. I'm now going to just try and hit a soft, cutty hybrid the same distance, and that's perfect. You know, this is taking it to the strings, but I know that's going much lower than the 6 iron. Also doing that soft cutty feelings, feel like I was swinging left with the face pointing left but right of my path, so getting that gentle cut coming down the grip. Feel like I'm just stitching like a cut up pitch with my hybrid. This feels much more controllable than doing it with a 6 iron, and when I'm moving it that shape. So instantly here now, if I'm confronted with this shot, I'm thinking actually what I'm going to do is pitch it with my hybrid with shape rather than hitting my 6 iron. Oh yeah, that's so much easier to control. So look guys, next time you're on a range, get a distance, and you can do it at a lot of different distances. Most of you have got these kind of machines, so you don't have to be using fancy launch monitors to do this. Get your distance measured, take 4 clubs, from short clubs to long clubs, and see how you can work the ball to get the ball to find that distance. Monitor the trajectory, see how it changes with the different lofts, and monitor which side you miss on more when you're hitting maybe the 6 iron soft or the pitching wedge hard, and work that data into next time you play. You got to pitch under trees, 136 yards, water up the left. I'm cutting a rescue every time, which kind of went on the target to slightly right, where my 6 iron went to target but had a tendency for me to feel like it was going to go left. Water on the left, that distance under trees. Why would I ever use the 6 iron? I'm always going to choose that hybrid. Now I only know that because I'm here practicing it. Do the same. Go into the range, go into your practice session. Doesn't just mean beating balls and trying to hit perfectly straight shots every time. Try moving the ball, try playing with a loft, try playing with a trajectory, playing with that distance, and you'll be a much better player for it. Thanks for watching guys. Post comments down below. How do you practice this, or have you never thought about this? I would love to hear, and we'll speak to you all soon. So if you like what's going on here, don't be afraid to subscribe to the channel. Also thumbs up the video, post comments. Love to hear what you guys got to say. Let's keep it social. The more we talk, the more we share, the easier this game will get for everybody. So if you want to find me on Facebook here, you can find me on Facebook. If you want to tweet me, find me on Twitter here as well. Just follow the links, all in the description. Come and join the show, get active, get involved, get playing some better golf. Thanks for watching.